for today, and I'm going to be using the Radical. And that thing is... it's super hard to use, to be perfectly honest. Super hard. It's just very slidey on the sports hards. So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a very hard race. Personally, I'm just not I'm not that into this car. It's cool, but with sports hards, it's super hard to get around the track. And on Fuji as well, it's a track that I love, but I also hate because it's so difficult. It's a sort of a love-hate relationship there. It's a great track though. It is an awesome track because it's so challenging, right? And I'm almost done here. Just about. We'll get this stuff sorted. And then we'll get into some practice to freshen up from the earlier practice. Yep, we got everything here. Beauty. And just quickly fix the title before we get in here. For the first round. But the entry period doesn't start for another 15. Just want to get some practice in, all extra practice in, that is, just before we start. It's always good to freshen up just before the race. And that should be good. Yeah, that's awesome. There we go. Alright. Don't need that. There we go. Cool. Nope. There we go. Now I can see better. But we'll get into some free practice here. See how we go. Get ourselves comfy here. Oh, it's a cold one tonight, to be perfectly honest. It's super cold tonight. Come on, let's get into some practice. I'm gonna need to freshen up in this thing. It's super difficult. Seem to get in the groove with this thing. Oops. That's okay. Basically in the middle of the 150 and the 100 board seems to be where you want to brake. For the first turn there. This one's a difficult one. To get the most speed, you want to go around like that and forth, but not exactly like that, obviously. Little tighter, but you don't want to go too tight, otherwise it'll smack you with a penalty if you go over that curve too much. The inside curve, that is, not the outside, the one that I touched, because clearly it's a bit more lenient on the exit than the curve on the inside of the corner. It's a bit weird, but we'll work with it. really sure how we're gonna do on this one. This one's so hard. I just can't get in the groove with this thing properly. The last one, it was the track. The car it wasn't too bad. For a front rear, it actually really wasn't that bad. The track was just super difficult. And those curbs on that chicane, absolutely terrible. I don't know what they're thinking with those curbs. But those curbs on that Dragon Trail Seaside is just, I feel like they're a little too big. Yeah, 2 minutes, eh? It's terrible. You got to really be careful if you try to push it on the exit on the corners. Oh, just corrected it too soon. Too much and too soon. Now I'm just drifting around this corner. Just doesn't want to pick up traction anymore. Practice before we get into the race, and probably not just one race. Probably not. Tell you though, this thing is a challenge. Still 2 minutes. I was thinking I broke too late, and I was wondering if I could fix it up, but I just dropped it down too much. And it just would have been pointless to go around, because I really didn't nail down that corner as well. Most of these corners, really, with this thing, it's just so hard. I think, anyway, I just can't get a grip on this thing. I don't think it's very beneficial to bring out so far or rev up so high. I'm not entirely sure. slowly getting there, but we're not quite there yet. We're gonna get with this. All right, a 158. That's progress. Bit earlier than I usually do. Oh no, that's gonna incur a penalty, so no point. We're gonna lose it there anyway. Oh, it's gonna be so hard, this one. The death chicane was one thing, but I just can't get to grips with this car. Certainly fun to drive around though. I must say, it's actually really fun to drive around. It's really muggy. Braking a bit too early now there. Bit too wide. No. All right, this is going to be really interesting. I've been having trouble the whole time, even like practice that I was doing earlier. Just been having so much trouble. These sport hards just make it super difficult. It's the only set you can use, and you've also got a mandatory pit stop as well in the race. This time. Oh, and this artificial like grass or something or whatever it is. It's a terrible platform. You don't want to touch it. So hard not to drift around these corners. Alright, we'll give it another go. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. So keep going, because we're right at the end anyway. So we'll get around here. Whoa. Well, this is going to be tough. here, and that's the goal, right? When it comes to practice. And then when I try to give it a proper lap, I just can't contain this thing. It just wants to go. Track wet? It looks wet. It's just me, right? It's gotta be just me. That looks wet. Maybe I should grease. Is it gonna get like slightly wet during the race? It's just me. It looks wet. I'm gonna retry. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna get back in and see if maybe that does. I don't really know. That's weird. It was much more sunshiny earlier. It was much weather was different. This makes me confused as to how the race is going to be. Throughout, that is. It looks a lot drier now. A lot more dry, that is. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's reflecting as much as it was before. Oh no. Ah, the luck. Whoops. Yeah, let's hit retry on that. We got a penalty, so it's just gonna slow us down there. Oh. Okay. That hasn't happened in a while. If you say so, game. If that's what you think. Well, I guess it works out, because we can get into the entry period as long as this works. There we go. Oh, game, don't be silly. We're not offline. What are you talking about? Don't scare me that way. Alright, we'll get into the entry period, so because it should be open now, right? Yeah. No, don't do that. Alright, the first race with the Radical is gonna be it's gonna be an interesting one. Get into the free practice for the next 12 minutes. And see how we can do. I wonder. Because that's super slidey. We're going to have to be a little more careful about it during the actual race. Because I just haven't been able to pull it down. 158.2 is the best we've been hitting. The day itself looks different now. It's weird. Very weird. But we'll give it a solid go. also have been having some issues with transmissions lately when it comes to multiplayer. It's been very odd. I was trying to... just trying to get that 600-kilometer trophy last night, just quickly. And a few times when I changed the actual transmission to do so, it just, like, didn't work properly. And it would change, like, every time I pit and exit, I didn't even have to touch the settings at all. Just change, like the car would act differently every time with the gears. Sometimes it would ring out real fast, sometimes it would just take forever. It was so confusing. I couldn't understand why it was doing that at all. That was too late. Shoot, I gotta brake early then. Until the race begins, or qualifying should start. At 1:58 is first out lap here. That's promising at least. Somewhat. It's almost a 1:59, but you know, it's okay, it's better than 2 minutes. Covered. Still got 7.5 minutes until the qualifying begins. I'm just hoping to at least hit a 1:58, but I definitely want to drop this time down because this is slow. It's really slow. 1:59. Yeah, we didn't go that well through there. So wants to go. You've got to be so careful on that throttle. not what you want. Should have been in third.
Slowly putting some things together here though. It's going to be a very hard race. Hey mate, thanks for joining, and thank you. We're going to need it. We're going to need it for this one. The last one wasn't so bad, but this one is radical with the sports hards. Whew. Oh, it's really hard. Sunnier now, hey? So is it going to start cold then? Is that what it's trying to say? Just wants to go. The harder you want to try and push it, the way more, like, it just gets way more difficult, right? Which in theory makes sense to a point, but this thing is just, for me, like, wow. So it's definitely going to be a hard one. Was it that part just there on the exit? That's the part I'm wondering. I didn't think that was going to work. That's okay, we'll quickly retry. And we've got a minute and a half until the qualifying starts, so we'll just learn what we need to learn. And plus it seems like it's going to start off a bit muggy. Yeah, took that wrong, but it's okay. I think we want to at least try and hit the first corner. A few more after that. We've got about a minute left. hope they fix the settings for some wheels, because this one just used to work on GT Sport beautifully, but now I'm missing tight spots on the inside. It's been very difficult to deal with it, but we have been. It's got no leeway in like those real touchy situations where you just want to try and go straight, but because the steering wheel won't acknowledge anything, it's like it has a dead zone that I can't get rid of all of a sudden, when it really doesn't have that. Like I never have that situation with anything. It's only been GT7 I've had to deal with this, and hopefully they'll fix it up, because for some reason it just doesn't, it works but it doesn't recognize anything as a setting, so it's very confusing as to why it does that. So I just use the settings on here, but it still just doesn't get me all the way there. So I'm missing like just a little bit of leeway here. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do. We'll try our best, but the main problem we're gonna have is trying not to drift around everywhere, trying not to spin out around those corners and on the exits there. It's gonna be difficult. It's definitely gonna be difficult. All right, we'll get in for the warm up. Quick 30-second warm up when the timer starts counting down. So maybe in 30 seconds to a minute. Depends on when the warm up starts. It's usually pretty quick. There it is. Yeah, it's definitely a little moist. Definitely. Alright. That's good. We've still got a little bit of practice in that 30-second warm-up, so we're going to need it. Oh, this is going to be hard. Good luck to everybody in the qualifying. Hopefully this works out well and we'll be able to pull off a decent lap at least. Because I know I can get a 137 at the very least. Like now. If I put a little more practice into it, probably a 136 or something, but it was like there's a lot of leeway with these things. You really got to push it. Alright, let's see how we do. Did an out lap. We just want to make sure we have a clear way. Like this guy, we're probably going to want to get by. That works. Thanks, bud. Alright, we'll get on to our first proper qualifying lap. After that quick out lap there. We're up ahead, so we've got no slip. to help us with this. So it's just going to be all on us. Being a little cautious this first lap. Alright, a 158.4 is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. That first corner that we turned in on the inside just cut it a tiny bit too much. That was early, eh? It's drying up then, or it's getting hotter, whichever one. Serve this penalty. Not sure if they'll catch up. It's only a half a second up, so it still slows us down majorly for this straight. We don't want that during the race, so we're going to have to really be careful about that corner there. It seems to really want to give you a penalty on that one. I did cut it a little bit, but I didn't think that much. It's getting definitely getting hotter, sunnier. Sun is out now, so it should be grippier. not as grippy over here though. Wow, that's interesting. I failed that corner miserably. We'll have another chance maybe. Oh yeah, just one more chance. Alright, we're in second for now. They're not very far off, and with that drying up, people are going to start pulling some better laps. They're heating up, whichever. This is gonna be so hard. Truly, it's gonna be so difficult. Alright, we did knock out a little bit of time there, but wasn't enough to get up into first there. It's made too many mistakes. I'm just not sure how the race is gonna go. Hey mate, thanks for joining. And thanks for that. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. It's a very difficult car to use on a difficult track with interesting weather. Seems that it might start out a bit muggy, and I guess the track is either cold or has a little bit of morning dew or past rain or something, because it starts out a lot more slippery and gets drier towards the 4th, 5th lap, but not the whole track either. It seems like if the sun may shine, if it's the same as this, that is, then the sun may shine on like half the track and dry out half the track, or heat up half the track, allowing for more grip, and the other half will stay still a bit more, less grip on that, and a little bit more moist, I guess, a little damp. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's really going to be an interesting one. I'm worried I'm going to spin out. Oh, we're going to try though. We're going to give it our all. That's the main thing though. If we spin out, that's it, we're gone. So we're going to try and go more for consistency. Although I say that, but then you just get in the moment, right? And you're trying to pass somebody, But you got to be, just got to choose the moment right. And he was pulling a lot of time going first. About just under a second off. So if he's able to keep that consistent throughout, then yeah, he's got that first place. Unless we're able to pull a bit of time during the race, then yeah, there's no chance. But we'll see how the grid start goes as well, because it is a grid start. And there's also, again, minimum number of pit stops is 1, so we have to make a pit stop. There's no choice there. So I guess we're just gonna, it says that there's 2 times fuel, so I guess we're just gonna use the fuel as much as we can, just pump it, and see where that leaves us. So it's gonna be 26 degrees at the start of this, the temperature for the track. or in general. So there's no surface water, so it's temperature. It was just a cold track. It just looked shiny, so it seemed like, I don't know, like it looked like morning dew kind of thing. But yeah, it's definitely cold, a little slippery. Oh, thanks, mate. If you're talking about me, then thank you very much. That's awesome. But it's gonna be real difficult. No, you're right behind us. You're in third. You're not that far off us at all. So that's gonna be it's gonna be a crazy battle, I reckon, between us. Top 10. Here we go with the Nations Cup. Here's the Australian flag. Where can I see it? It's over there on the left, hiding away, just like we are ninjas. So only way. I'm gonna be quick like a ninja. Oh, there it is. I see it on the left side. I didn't actually look for it last time. That's really cool. Well, the second round of the Nations Cup, out of 3. So tomorrow will be the final round for this test season, and we'll be waiting for the next season to come up. But I guess we'll see how we go. Good luck to everybody, of course. There we are in our little, I guess, Aussie livery, in our radical. I'm gonna try this with no traction, so I'm just gonna go for it. It's a bit of a slippery track at the moment too, since it's starting a bit cold. It's not as much grip. I guess we'll see what happens. Ah, the gingerbread man. Some interesting libraries, some cool libraries in there as well. Some just paint jobs as well, I guess. But that looks nice. That's cool. Oh, VB. Can't get more Aussie than that. Oh, that's alright. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's the original, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. That looks cool. I like the monster one. Alright, good luck to everybody. We're off. Alright, there's no need to drive into us. Alright, that works for now. Now we're just gonna try and keep the pace. We drove into us like we weren't there, but that's fine. It didn't really do anything. Be a decent battle. We may not have to get petrol either. Oh, no, that's not what you want. Got it for sure. Maybe too tight there. Yeah, he's got it from the on this straight probably. Sure. So he's going for it. Yeah, he's got it. Easy. Very nice. Gave him the room. That's right, it's going to be a crazy battle. Wow. Most action I've seen in a while. Proper action too. Yeah, he's got this area down pretty well. Oh, we're getting pushed. Where was that? This guy's on our right, is he? Didn't realise that at all, to be honest. He came out of nowhere. Was focusing on the guy ahead, my bad. Sorry, buddy. Like there wasn't anything bad. Just a slight tap. Didn't realise. Drifting a little bit, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We got more than enough fuel. Saved a penalty. I basically lost that time I would have got anyway. That's okay. Probably saved a little bit. Yeah, this thing is just super difficult. Come on, track. Dry up a bit. That's not good. Oh, man. Oh no. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to do that. Alright, I see. Can't do it. This thing is so difficult. It's definitely drying up now here. acting very different on that first corner than I would have expected. See how we go. We're on the 5th lap. We still need a pit. Wow, what is going on? Just can't seem to get grips on this thing. Just wants to go, doesn't it? Worried about where he was going to brake. We're able to keep that. That was difficult. Just can't seem to navigate that area anymore. Well, this area, that is. Just feels like I need to slow down way more. Maybe I'm just not pushing it enough. No. There, it's gone. Oh, dude, I'm trying to get in the pits here. I guess we're both going in the pits. Don't change, don't refuel, we just need to pit and go. That was a terrible exit and I didn't want to follow through with it for the rest of the straight, but it's a difficult one, hey? Hey mate, thanks for joining LA. You think? I've got to keep an eye on that. Thanks for letting me know. I'll check out the rest of that in a moment. Just finished here in the pits, so I've got to try and get back up there. Gave him room. It's just so different. What's going on back there?
spot every time.
we tried. Did our best. But this thing is just so difficult to use. Personally, I just can't get a handle on it. That's glary. I swear I've been drifting half this track. It's terrible. It almost went into the back of me, did he? Please. Come on, car, work with me here. Can you just like somehow just spontaneously combust some kind of a bigger turbo or something? Come on, car, you know you can transform, I'm sure you can. Ah, shit. I think it did. It gave me extra turbo, so now I'm spinning out more. Oh, this thing is just so difficult, I can't. Okay, that was really close. Dang. He smashed it, AGU. He absolutely destroyed it. We were able to go up into second at least. We oh well, we kind of stayed in second, didn't we? That's not bad. At least we were able to keep our second by the end of the race. So I was ready for another lap, to be perfectly honest. I didn't check the lap at that point. I was just going for it, trying to keep up. But AGU just absolutely destroyed it. Actually, it's just super cold here at the moment. It's really, really super cold. It's not raining or anything at the moment. I don't think it is. But woo, you got second. Yeah, no, it's not bad at all. I'll take it. Why not? And we might give it another go. I'm kind of scared to give it another go. I'm thinking of just doing practice for the next race. At the same time, I'm thinking of doing another one because it's kind of fun, but at the same time, it's so like sketchy. Like any kind of like tiny little mistake, the tiniest mistake could just send you like out of there. It was so difficult to keep that thing as well as I did, which wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. I think we should. What time is it? We've got 2 minutes until the entry period. Cars are in the top 5 of the second round of practice. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. It seems like they're doing okay. We might be able to get into another round in a minute, right? 2 minutes still. It's still 19:43. Okay, so we are good here. There's not really any point in getting into this, is there? I meant 30. I guess we could pull a lap. I don't see why not. Why in the world not? Oh yeah, too easy, man. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy. We might give it another go. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. It's a thinker because I just don't know if we can do any better than that with this thing personally. I feel like we'll do better in the third round, but we can give it one more go, I guess, right? Let's see, we got 1 minute left. We may as well pull a lap, I guess. It wasn't even able to get a 158 in that race. This was not. I felt like the warmer it got and the drier it got, the harder it was to turn into those corners. I don't know what it was, but I was just having a lot of trouble by the end of that race. And it's not like it was like tire degradation. There was barely any degradation that happened. I was wondering like what was going on. Just didn't feel right at all. Oh no, I misjudged that completely. I'm gonna pull at least one lap in this cold kind of weather. Then we'll jump into the entry period. I don't think I'm with it with this car. I think we're just going to pull a practice for the next Nations Cup. If anyone's interested in joining, you're more than welcome to come join. But I can't handle this car. I'm just not good with it at all. Just not good with this thing. I'm terrible with it, the Radical. And I have a feeling we're just going to crash out. I have a bad feeling about that race. So we're going to get here. It should tell us the info here anyway. Unless there's one already done. But let's see. Yeah, we'll just click that and we'll go here to the race details. So anything interesting here that we need to know? Everything's pretty much the same here. The only thing we need to know is the 4 times fuel and tires. Refueling speed is the only thing we can't mess with. And actually we can get into the practice here to see the weather as well. So we got, oh yeah, that's right, we need to choose out of one of these cars. Has anyone been practicing this yet? Of course, thought so. The Nismo seems to be what everybody's practicing with at the moment. Let's see here. Which ones do we have? We have the GTR Nismo or the NSX Concept. You can rent any one of these. I think we should be fine with that. That's gonna be more strategy wise. I don't know. If anyone thinks I should jump into the next race, let me know, and we'll decide to go that. If you want to just jump into practice, you can join us with that too. So I'm thinking about it. We've got about 14 minutes until we have the race start.
So we're just figuring out what we're going to do here, because I have a feeling we're going to do terrible, and I feel that was going to be the best we're going to be able to do, that second place there. We might give the GTR a go, I guess, but I feel like I just can't handle that thing. I might go, you know what, I'm going to go the McLaren. I'm going to give the McLaren a quick go and see what it's like around this circuit here. Just a quick lap and see how we go. But like I said, if you're interested, you want to see another race, just let us know that if you want to see another race, and yeah, we'll jump into another race. I don't see why not. I guess it'll be the one race we probably won't be able to pull good points out of. It's only going to count 2 rounds out of 3 anyway. So there's no problem with going for another race. I feel we're going to do better in the 3rd round anyway. The fastest speed or anything, the fastest time, but I feel a lot more comfortable in this thing. A lot more comfortable in this thing compared to that other car. The other thing was just sliding all over the place. I know we're not going too fast, and there's definitely time to be pulled, but it just feels more comfortable, more fun to drive around as well. A little more fun. First lap, is it? Try and push a little more now. Changed the gear at the wrong time there. So there's going to be a few little tricks and the gearing around certain corners for sure. Just feeling out the track with this car. This may not be the best car to take on here either, since it seems like the GTRs are just pumping, but I'm not really sure. I like the McLaren and how it sits in the middle. I wanted to give it a go. Probably get the GTR and go after or something.
touch that artificial grass. This stuff just takes you, doesn't it? Yeah, I did one earlier. If you know what, I might jump into another one. I don't see why not. We got one in 7 minutes anyway, and I was giving that a quick go, seeing how the McLaren was going to do. So I wasn't really sure whether we were going to do practice or we are going to jump into one more race, because I'm just been doing absolutely terrible with this radical. We were able to secure second only just, but it was such a tough battle with the car itself, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I don't see why not. We can always give it another go. Jump into the free practice for the next 6 minutes. And I have a feeling this is going to be the round that we get the least points out of. So I guess it doesn't really matter if we screw up on this race here. If we well, I'm going to try. Obviously, I would rather get like first. I'd rather be up there in first. But if anything happens, I guess we won't have to. It won't be a big worry. We'll definitely give tomorrow the biggest go. We're going to try our best with those cars. Going to practice probably off stream tonight and off stream tomorrow as well. So that should be fun. Hopefully it'll jump into this practice soon. Because if it doesn't, then that's kind of a letdown, isn't it? Hopefully it'll fix up, because this is lagging a bit, and this hasn't happened in a bit, where it gets stuck to go into the practice. But it's possible it may have just happened. See, this is where it comes down to, am I gonna have enough time to get into the next one? Because I didn't expect the free practice to just break. Yeah, I've taken this as a sign many times, and I might have to take it as a sign this time to let go of this race and just stick with the one race this time around. Might have to. Oh, is the I didn't actually check the ECU for this thing. Is the best shift in best time to shift in the middle, is it? On bonnet view. You know how many RPMs it is? I should have looked at it in the ECU, see where the most power is gained there. Ah, the middle of the gears. See, I'm gearing in the wrong section there of the RPMs, eh? That's good to know. Cheers for that. But to be perfectly honest, I don't know if we're going to be able to get in. We're stuck here. And this is the worst place to get stuck. I'm hoping it's going to click over and just take us straight into the race. I'm fingers crossed. That's the only thing I can do, because if I close the game, it'll shut down the stream. Then I'll have to reset everything, and I won't have enough time at this point. With 3 minutes to go, I won't have enough time to get that done actually. And oh wow! By the way, thank you everybody for 200. We're over 200 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, and I hope you have been enjoying the content. Sorry, this is happening at the end here. I was really kind of hoping to get into either practice or a race. But now I guess we've got to just fingers crossed and hope it'll just send us straight into the race. I guess it's the kind of the only chance we've got at this point. About 6K and a little bit, so in between 6 and 7,000 RPMs, eh? That's actually good to know. That's interesting. Yeah, that might have helped last time. I have been noticing a bit of something about, because you know when when you're using clutch, you're proper full manual, right? None of this sequential, and you can get that a bit more power depending on how you shift your gears, right? And if you can shift well enough. What I've noticed in this is with the sequential, it automatically kind of drops your accelerator for you. But if you can drop the accelerator yourself and accelerate in time, it feels like you might be able to pull some more out of your gears that way. I've been testing it out, and it kind of feels like
there's something there. It feels like there's something there. I felt like I was getting more power on the straights if I was lifting off the throttle, and I wasn't sure if that would work. And I haven't. It's very hard to tell the difference. It's a very hard test to do, but it does feel like something happens there, and I swear I feel it. It was just powering through a little more in those gears if you can get it just in timing. You don't want to be too slow about it because then you obviously you'll slow down. Ah, between 6,000 6,200, about 6,150, eh? That's actually a really accurate. Thank you for that. That's really accurate. That's yeah, that's the one thing I did forget this time around to check the ECU. It's the one thing I forgot about. Whoops. The gearing would have helped a lot. That's okay though. I think we did okay with how crazy that car was. 759, come on. Come on, throw us into the race, please. Otherwise the stream's going to end, and I don't want it to end like that. Because either way I have to close the game and it'll shut the stream down. But if that happens, and if you do want to join in with some practice for tomorrow's event, you can join in for that. I'll probably be doing that off stream. Yeah, probably be doing that off stream if this doesn't work out. It's 7:59. Come on. Please. It's 8 o'clock. Come on, throw us in here. Because we are in the entry period. But it may not work. Oh! It did something. Look at that! I'm so glad I waited. Oh, that's mad. It may have gotten stuck on the practice, but at least it jumped into the game. Oh no. Oh. All right. Well, we'll have like the warm up at the start. I'll try that out. 6,000 RPM. We'll try and keep an eye out on that in the cockpit view. See what we can see. And we're going to give it a good go here. I see. I think Weasel's in this one as well. And we had some pretty good fun during the start of that race and the other one. So, alright, here we go. Alright, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to hear it out, so where's 6,000? Alright, so about yeah, so about halfway on. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Oops. I gotta get, because that's natural to me. Alright, that's interesting. I'm gonna try that out in this one. See how we go with those gears. Or those shifting points, that is. Well, that's pretty awesome. I'm glad we got to get into it. It's okay, he needs practice. Qualifying's practice. We had the last race's practice as well. Lots of practice going on. Come on, go, go, go. Yeah. We will be the fourth one out? Yeah, we are the fourth one out. Alright, not bad. And, hello Weasel. He's right on our tail. It's only the outlet. This doesn't count towards anything, so it's like a little bit of practice before we get onto the first qualifying lap. Whoops.
Fuji International Speedway for the Nations Cup Australia. The second race in, so it'll probably be the last one for this stream, so we're going to try our best. Expect him to go that slow. Sorry, bud. I really didn't expect that at all. There was not much I could do. I tried to hit the brakes, but there was nothing I could do. He had such a good turn in there too. That screwed both of us up. I feel bad because it's one thing screwing myself up, but screwing someone else up, I feel so terrible. Straight up mistake, did not mean that at all. I'm sorry, dude. Luckily, yeah, no lucky there. Trying to look at the positives, right? Guess lucky it wasn't too big a crash. Go by, dude. Go by. I'm gonna let these guys go by because I'm gonna slow them down. Whoop. There we go. I'm gonna get a penalty up here anyway. There's no point in. I noticed he was catching up a lot, so I was like, no. I can't be slowing him down, especially when I've got a penalty. There's no point in that. Bringing it up too much. Definitely better than that other lap. Whoops. That's bad. Oh no, not again. so slowing us down. Oh, wow. That's terrible. There's no way I was going to stay behind him. Please move, dude. Thank you. I wasn't paying attention too much. Look at the times. Thanks, bud. We're at least finished with a 58. We're at least able to pull one decent lap. Weasel is on top, nice. So we're going to be battling it out together. I'm going to try again to see if I can pull off a decent grid start like last time, because that actually got us straight up into first, and then try and I guess defend from there. But at the same time, I don't really mind being behind either. I guess it just depends on what happens at the start. I'm going to try my best with the takeoff. Seemed to work well last time, so good luck to everybody as well. I'm actually surprised we're able to pull off a decent lap during all that. It was actually really hard to finally just be able to go through one lap without somebody getting in the way or us getting in someone else's way. I think it was Aussie Tech Racing. I felt so bad, like I just didn't expect him to take the corner like he did, and there was nothing I could do. I was already in there. I hit the brakes as hard as I could. Tried to avoid, but there just wasn't much I could do at that time. As soon as I realized, yeah, tried to do what I could. But I hope he was able to pull a decent lap. He is in 7th, so I don't think he did too bad. Hopefully he was able to continue after that. Felt really bad about that. Yeah, I haven't had a decent smash like that with somebody though in a little bit. That's why I just really didn't expect it. But that's why I'm really surprised as well after all that, and then having people that were just a bit slow as well because of crashing out and all the penalty and all that, slowing down to the back end, and just kind of slowed us down. So we at least
did try to push on one lap that we had some free room around, and it kind of worked, so we got into second with it. I do believe I can pull better times. We have pulled a better time, not by much, but I do know that I can pull better times if I can get that nice line throughout the whole, track. But one little mistake and that's it. You lose that time, and that's the hardest part. Hardest part with this. Yeah, good luck to everybody, and hopefully it's a nice clean race and a goodie. This will be the last Nations Cup race we'll be doing for today, and again with the minimum stop of 1. It's a grid start, 2 times fuel, 1 times tyres. Nothing really to worry about at all. You get enough fuel, you get enough. You don't degrade your tyres enough. 23 degrees starting temperature. It gets hotter throughout. That is the biggest change in this. And here we are. Of round 2. Love it. Enjoy it every time. I like how they added that in there. Out of all the videos they've added though, the racing etiquette video is the only one I would like to get rid of. But that's only because the video at the start, it were for, what is it, sports mode? Yeah, it's just for sports mode, and it pops up every single time you get in there. Every single time. And it just doesn't go away, even if you watch it. Like, I've watched it a few times to see if it was just that it didn't work, and it just keeps popping up. So hopefully they fix that in the next update. And I assume there should be an update soon. Oh, alright. Everyone in there, radicals. These are really difficult cars to get around in. Those are some, what do you call it? Original colours, aren't they? Oh, the VB again. Love the VB library. Looks pretty sick as well. Interesting, interesting. Alright, good luck to everybody. Actually able to get in there. Kind of surprised. That wasn't good. Alright, we are 2.7 seconds ahead for now.
definitely picking up a little more speed thanks to that tip you gave me. Thank you very much for that. Pretty well. So to keep that throughout the race. We're only about to get on the third lap here. People are hitting their pit stops now. I think I want to do that, do I? Might do mine early as well, actually, now thinking about it. You're shitting me. The one time I actually, been doing fine this whole time and actually lose it in there. Actually thought that would have been fine, wow. Well, that's one big mistake and we'll see how it affects us in the race. I just wanted to get this pit stop out of there, over and done with. No need to get tyres, no need to do anything. We just want to get out of here.
Ooh. 'Cause I don't know if you can hear it, but it's getting a bit loud. 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 It's getting a bit loud.
guy's a bit of a fool. And he's got a penalty anyway. Like, whoa. That was some terrible weaving. People are funny. Yellow flag in the pits. What happened? We're in 6th for now, on the 7th lap. Ouch. That's not good. Don't know what that guy was doing. I don't know if he just let me through, but thanks, bud. I don't know what happened there. But thank you if he did just let me through. Down to Weasel and I. He's 16 seconds ahead. I can't let him get any further than that, otherwise I won't be able to pass him when he pits, if he hasn't pit already. Now's our chance. Go, 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 go! I think we got it. Yeah, I had a feeling it's just like a 22-second stop. Oh, the glare. It's so beautiful. Now we just have to try and keep this for the next 2 laps. We are about 4 seconds in front. So that says that we have been keeping the pace up until now, even with the back end that we were dealing with after hitting. No, not now. Not happening. Not happening. I really wasn't sure how close it was going to be though, because we made a huge mistake in the pits. A big rookie mistake in the pits. Luckily it didn't take too much time to get through there though. Ah, no. That's going to lose a bit of time. Oh, it's bright. Final lap. We got this. I really didn't feel like I cut it that much. You really can't touch that anymore. Like, you used to be able to cut over that. I'm surprised you can barely touch it. It's okay, it's only a 0.5 right at the end straight away, so we should be okay. It's 4.5, yeah, 4.5 seconds, we should be okay. Take this little penalty we got. It was a bit much. I didn't think I cut it that much though. Yeah, we should be good. Beauty. Yeah, I didn't think the 0.5 would take off that much time, but wow. Oh, no way! I thought Weasel was going to get in there for the second. That's still good though, on podium. It was a close one. I wasn't sure because I made that mistake in the pits, and that's when I was like, I thought all hope was lost. I was going to try and I was going to come out like behind Weasel when he pits, but it actually ended up working out. We kept the pace even in the back end, so that really worked. That was actually much better than the last race. Thank you for that tip, man. Thanks, mate. It wasn't too bad. It was actually a really good race, and that was really nice. I don't know who it was. Which one was it? I think it was this guy here. Yeah, Hugo Brown. He was the one that let us through. He went wide and everything to let us through. That was actually really nice. I'm not sure why, but thanks, mate. Thank you very much. That was really awesome. That was not too bad at all. It was a lot better than the last race, even with that mistake in the pits. It seems somebody didn't pit. Oops. That's okay. Happens to the best of us sometimes, doesn't it? But that was an interesting race. I think the hardest one to get by, which one was it? I think it was Smurfing Your Mum, this one. Yeah, he was the hardest one to get by. He just really weaving everywhere, weaving all over the place, trying to stop you. And truthfully, you're not supposed to do that. You should take a maximum of one move, I think it is, and That's about it, right? After that, if they're going to get by you, they're going to get by you. But otherwise, if you're weaving all over the place, it's going to possibly cause an accident. That's why I tried my hardest to pick my spot. Because if I had decided to go around him at the wrong time, he possibly may have gone into us. So I was just trying hard not to go in the wrong spot. And just in the end, he ended up going to the pits, and we didn't really have to worry about it after that. But he did slow us down a bit, which was good defending in the end, right? That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Because some of it was a bit weavy, but other times he did just place himself in good spots where I just couldn't get around him, right? And there was nothing else I could do, so I just followed him. That's why I thought I lost a lot of time out of that, but we actually did pretty well. Thanks, mate. thanks for joining, and thank you for such a good race as well. Actually, I'll write back to you just in case you're not here. But just easier at the moment. I don't have my keyboard hooked up, so I'll just do that. Oh my god, he crashed so bad in the pit, so I wasn't the only one! I wasn't the only one that crashed in the pits. Oh, thank you, Adrian with a W. That makes me feel better. Oh, that was absolutely terrible. Thanks, Yules. Thank you very much. That was an awesome race, and I hope you've been enjoying. It's been pretty fun. And this is the second round. We got 71 points out of that, so we're on top with 145 at the moment. We will have one more round tomorrow. I'm gonna try really hard with that one. It's not going to be an easy one, that's for sure, because Suzuka Circuit is obviously a difficult circuit, and but it's definitely going to be fun in the cars that we're going to be using. I think the McLaren, it felt really fun with that practice earlier. It felt really cool. But it seems like with what I'm seeing on the timesheet that everyone's going with the GTR, so the GTR must be better around the track. So we'll definitely be pardon me, giving that a go tomorrow. I'll be definitely trying the GTR later on with some practice probably. For now, we're going to finish up with a roulette ticket as we usually do. I'm not sure what star roulette ticket we have here at the moment. What did we get? I got a 2-star, so not too big or anything. We did get a few 5 stars, and I think it was 1 or 2 6 stars earlier in the streams, and about a week ago. I'll take it. What can you do? It's better than nothing. We did get like 100 and something thousand from the race itself, which is not too bad. We needed to fix the oil on this thing, clearly. Well, now we do anyway. It has been 2 races, and usually every second race you need to. I probably should have done it on the first race, but we just didn't think about it. But next race will be the Suzuka circuit. I think was it the GR3s? Which one was it? I think it's the GR3s, but we'll go quickly check it out because it'll be the race that we'll be doing tomorrow. That's not what I wanted. But there is something I did want to mention in here too, so actually that's good. There's this McLaren here. This Porsche here, GR1. I think this one is a GR3. You probably want to get your hands on. Oh, this one's new as well. The Cobra. Shelby Cobra. It is just a straight PP car, no GR. So these 3 as well. This one's going to be gone soon, but this is new. The Shelby is new. I'm not sure about the ones that we don't have, since it doesn't say new anywhere. I think you get that Jeep from a what do you call it, a race, but you can buy extra ones for only 27k if you want to mess around with them and do up a few. Then now's your chance. We'll get in here and check the next race, because it will show, unlike last time with the manufacturers and nations, it didn't show the next race in the time slots. Now it seems to do that, shows the first race in the time slot. So we're getting the Nations Cup. Was it Suzuka Circuit? Did I get that wrong? Here it is. Yes, it was Suzuka Circuit.
and we are here with the these are the GR2s, right? GR3s. I'm getting mixed up here. I don't know why. I'm a bit tired. I think that's what it is. But yeah, we'll be in there with 15 laps. Okay, that's gonna be interesting with 4 times fuel and 4 times tire degradation. We'll need the drink. That's what. It's actually cold, but I'm actually a little warm. It's cold in the room, but I'm warm from just from racing, racing mediums and racing softs. And you have to use racing mediums or soft. When I went into the practice, it didn't seem like it was going to rain, so intermediates and wets shouldn't need to be a thing. Shortcut penalty, car collision, and pit lane cutting penalty, but no wall collision penalty for this one. So at least it won't be so bad with that if you do make a mistake and hit the wall. As usual, 10 minutes of qualifying. If there's anything in here that's different, I don't think so. It's just a choice out of these 5 cars and that's it. It seems. So I will select from garage because we do have the GTR, don't we? Yeah, it's the GR2. I was getting confused. I thought it was the GR2. I was like, am I getting it wrong? I didn't want to get it wrong on everybody, but yeah, GR2. So that will be for tomorrow. It's going to be a decent, lengthy race. It says there the time required is going to be about 50 minutes, so I say, oh, I guess about 10 minutes of quali time and about 40 minutes of race time. So that one's going to be pretty fun. I actually didn't mind the McLaren, to be honest, only because I like sitting in the middle. I like the middle cockpit there, right in the middle there. It's actually really comfy. But what is it here? Seems like a lot of people are definitely using the GTR. The only other thing that's up there is the RCF. Is that the Lexus? I think it's the Lexus. But the RCF GT500 car is also a good one to use, it seems. So it might be up to the GTR and the RCF. So that should be fun tomorrow. And I will be off stream here and there practicing. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome. My PSN will be in the description if you haven't added us yet to join in on some practice. Yeah, you're more than welcome. It's always good to have some good races in there, racers in there, having some clean races and some good practice for these nation cups and instead of getting people that are just a bit crazy on the races. But there's not much you can do about that. Although, thank you for watching. It's been really good. It's been really fun. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.